almost like a flash that covers the door, but this door is particularly very thin. So there might have been some kind of magic protecting it, but your sheer punch just blasted through, and there's a hole in the door
Oh, I can
of
see
the
through
pit.
the other. I can see through the other
Yeah.
side now, right?
Yeah.
All right. I want to use the shadow step to get into the other side of the door.
Okay. You're on the
Hmm.
other side.
All right. So now, what's in the room?
What's interesting is that this room should have been full wall to wall and floor to ceiling with books. But what you see mostly is that most of the book cases have been overturned. Most of the books are thrown all around, and we're talking about thousands of gold pieces worth of books here because books are expensive.
Yeah.
Torn pages, overturned bookcases. As to somebody who was just either looking for something or just incredibly pissed.
Which also makes me think if they had this entire thing warded, that this happened after somebody was looking for something.
Maybe.
Huh. All right. This is probably going to be difficult on my end, but I guess I'm going to look around. Do I find anything that looks interesting?
That'll be an investigation.
I knew this was going to be bad. Wow, 18.
You do realize that under one of the overturned bookcases, there seems to be, because of the dust, there seems to be like a slight a mark of a door. When you look closer, this door is actually carved into the stone floor.
A trap door.
Perhaps, yes. You only notice because of how the dust actually fell into the little, and the word in Spanish doesn't matter. The little space in between, the door itself and the rest of the floor.
Do I know? Do I notice like runes or any writing on the door?
No.
Is the door locked?
You have to first remove the book.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I get that'll be difficult with one arm.
Yeah, it's pretty big. We're talking about a bookcase, solid wood that goes from the floor to the ceiling. And basically, if you look at your wall to your left, from the door to the closet, it takes that one bookcase takes all that space.
Is there any way I could push the bookcase out of the way?
Still heavy.
I'm assuming that'll be a strength.
Yeah.
Use your legs.
I'm imagining I'm now I'm like in the on my back with my legs out, using my legs to push the bookcase slightly out of the way so I can check this door.
That would be actually with athletics, yes.
Oh, well, it's the same roll regardless, so it doesn't matter. It's an 18 though.
Yeah, no. By yourself, it's very difficult. If someone else was helping you, or you have some kind of leverage besides your legs, yeah, you'll be able to manage it. But
is there anything in the room that can provide leverage?
The problem is it's just books and heavy bookcases. That's it. And there's maybe one or two chairs, but chairs where the chairs are broken or collapsed into itself. They're all dusty and like.
Is there a way I can take the broken chairs and like make sort of like a makeshift wedge with them?
I mean, if you're trying to push, that's not going to help. If you're trying to lift, maybe.
Lift, I'm assuming, would be a strength, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give it a shot. That's a no.
Yeah. You nearly snap your back, basically.
Oh, good.
You hear it like, oh, I'm too young for this.
Well, my next solution is to literally punch the bookcase until it's broken and out of the way. So,
yeah, that's gonna take a while.
I got time. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, you have to do damage in the bookcases. Let's see what's this.
When
I
all
mean,
else when all else fails, just punch things. That's Valale's motto, I guess.
also, you're making a lot of racket, just so you know.
Do guards frequent this area?
I'm just telling you.
I feel like that's like a hint, but it shouldn't be. I don't know. Shit. All right. Well. Okay. Can I grab some of these books?
Sure.
I just pick up like a couple of the random books.
Yeah.
Like and leaf through them. Like what's the contents of it? Anything in
I
particular?
mean, some books are about history. I mean, they're very esoteric. Some are history, some are about biology, different species. Some of them are travel journals. None of them seem to be particularly important.
I was gonna say, like, can I find anything that looks like are there any books that look like they might be a journal? You said travel journals, but I'm like anything that could be like a diary or anything like that.
No, don't even. Yeah, I'm not gonna have you make a roll that you're gonna fail because there's none.
All right. Well, I will grab a small stack of books then and just bring them with me, and I'm going to use the shadow step to get out of this room through the hole. And I'm going to go out the window I came in, and I'm going to try and find Marcus.
Okay. Yeah.
You know where I am.
At the Sleeping Giant?
Yeah. Yeah, like I would have made my check-ins to where I was going, but I need to hear back from all the different sources, and I also need to hear back if there is interest in the deal for the property. So,
All right. Well, with the books I give you, by the way, I would say maybe you can sell these or something for some extra coin.
absolutely. And was anything else found?
Yes, and I need help getting to it.
Okay. Well, what time of day is it?
It took you most of the day to do investigations and go to the house, so you arrive at early evening.
I'm good to go now, if you wish.
Oh, well, that was quick. Give me like 5 minutes so I could eat something. I feel very hungry for whatever reason. I haven't eaten since yesterday. And I guess me and Marcus, our adventure is we're going back to that estate.
Okay.
I say to them as I'm leaving, you do realize this is implicating you now, correct?
100%. But if you need assistance, you need assistance.
Are you strong?
I am not, but I have a trick.
Tricks might be helpful. By the way, there's magic. Do you know how to undo magic?
No.
Is Gar around? Before we leave.
If you got into the room, did you try just opening the door from the inside?
Honestly, it didn't cross my mind.
Is Gar around?
Is Gar around?
You placed me on a multi-day research expedition.
Yeah.
I've been put into lockdown.
You would return in the evening if they at least to
Oh yeah, no, remember this place kicks me out at night. We've already had this discussion.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't kick you out. It's just that eventually if you do too much, you were gonna get exhausted. So
you know what it is? At some point I keep getting this place mixed up with Safeton's library.
Yeah, they did have a closing day and night, and also had peculiar guards as well.
So it makes sense that Gar isn't there because he could just sleep in his shell in the university. Yeah, no, it's just us.
All right. Well, I'll check the door when I get back in there then.
Wonderful.
And I mean, it's not the only caster that you have, by the way, just so you know.
Actually, yes, we could check with Barakat and see if Kix is down for a trip as well. If there's something nefarious going on.
Hey, Barakat, do you know how to dispel things?
No.
What?
He's
Oh.
I don't have dispel magic. No.
Oh. Do you know who might?
Did Did Ikram have dispel magic? Was he the one that did it at
He
the
did, but I
temple?
believe that he is not here. Oh no, he is because he had to set up the opera
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
I might. What for?
It's a long story, but the short version is I ran into a door that electrocuted me, and I don't know how to turn it off.
Oh, I can easily give the full story in a brief amount of time. There is someone who is messing with any political actions towards the state of my family. Thus, hence, probably me and my family once that actually goes into action, and this is the lead to them.
Okay. So you're trying to dispel a door with some kind of trap on it.
Yes, and then we have to move a bunch of things to open another door.
I've got the moving stuff down. I just
Okay.
don't dispel magic.
Of course, I could
Uh-huh.
also just attempt to open the door again, but I don't know if it'll work.
Well, from the other side, it could probably be opened.
I mean, I could open it from the other side probably, or I could see if Ikram has is available.
I mean, Incrim could probably get your hands on your scroll.
What you cut out on the second half?
Scroll. You could probably get you the hands on the scroll.
Okay.
He owes you that much at least. She saved his life, so.
Yeah.
A scroll
Yeah,
would do the
I
trick.
could use a scroll for sure. So yeah, I
That's-
could probably obtain a scroll and do it.
You know what? If we need to, we'll come back. We're gonna try the door from the other side.
Okay.
Shall we go?
Yes, we shall.
Oh, by the way,
So who's going?
I also I'm going, obviously.
I think I would go by Kix's room and just be like, going to investigate the creepy house with enchanted doors. Be back later.
Oh, I have to watch this.
And for nothing else, for pure entertainment
Oh, yeah.
purpose.
Oh yeah, Kix doesn't have any illusion he's gonna like help her or anything. He's just there to watch someone deal with the magic door.
That's fine. But we are off.
Okay, so it's the three of you then.
Yes.
Sure.
So yeah, it takes you about a good 20-25 minutes to get, walk from the city to the state. You get there again, it's winter, it's desolate, hasn't been kept in years. One of the windows in the first story has been broken into.
Here, follow
course.
me, and I go through the window.
I wore my jungle clothes.
What's your passive perception? Total passive perception.
26.
You notice you can't see it, but you know that you're being watched.
There's eyes on us here. I cannot tell where.
Oh, good.
I assume I hear that after I go inside.
Yeah.
That's after we're inside. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do we know? So we don't know who?
We do not, but if there is, we probably found the right direction, so let us continue.
I have a feeling I might know. But we'll
I'm
find.
sure there must be someone squatting here, right?
It's not. Well, I don't know. And I point them to the door.
Yeah,
it's
it does, but it does at the moment they have an instantaneous abilities. Like you can counter something like a say casting a Novara Source spell. Yeah, but it's against its instantaneous spells. Like if you're gonna cast a magic missile for magic 1, you can counter that.
Yeah,
You don't
it says you can counter from a wand as well. Not on
Yeah.
that. There's another thing I was looking at.
But if it's a spell or effect that's
Sorry, I didn't mean to
already
interrupt you.
there-
We can talk about this after the game. Sorry.
No, just to make it clear, if it's something that's already there, that's a dispel magic.
That dispel that. What I'm saying, counterspell can counter something cast from an object,
Yeah,
according to Jeremy Crawford.
yeah.
Which means like
That's
a wand of magic missile can be counterspelled.
yes.
Right.
So moving on. So yeah, this place is dusty. This place is disgusting, right? It's hasn't been lived in probably you estimate actually more than a year and a half at most, maybe 2, right? So whoever Baracko goes back to composing music. Okay then. So yeah, you there and you go to the study, right? You go to the library and there's this door with this hole punch in it, right?
So, excuse me one moment, and I use the shadow step to go to the other side.
How many points have you used so far today?
I am not a lot. Hold on, I'll give you a count. I have
I know you have-
9 total. I use 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 1 or 2? That's a good question.
So those you did 3. With this will be 3 shadow steps.
Yeah, he's just looking at the cost of Shadow Step.
Yeah. Actually, shadow step has no cost. So I've only used 2 points, which is for the silence.
Okay.
Apparently,
Yeah. You Marcus,
Yeah.
you see where like you're looking around, it's like, oh yep, that's where he, you can see the drag marks where Leo tried to push the bookcase away. So yeah.
Well, hold on. Can I open the door from the other side?
Yeah. It's a rather flimsy door. In fact, you realize that most of the resistance from the door came from,
Magic.
the magic that it had.
All right. Well, I opened the door from the other side so everybody can walk in.
Cool. Bigby's hand.
Yeah, I point out the bookcase that needs to be moved. I guess you have a giant.
How
hand
much
now doing it?
how much can it move? Let me see.
It has a strength of 26.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit!
It's a big bookcase, solid wood, but eventually.
So again, it's another tentacle, but it's just a much larger one. And at the end, the fish form a hand.
Okay. Yeah,
And
it just moves it.
That
And as you
is-
do, you clear most of the dust, and you can even then, the outline of the door, because it's made of stone, is very difficult to see. It's very well crafted.
I point out the outline of it, and I start moving dust around until it's more visible. I guess.
It's not that in fact, the dust actually made it easier to see. Because otherwise,
okay.
it would be just like one of the flagstones on the floor, right? It was made deliberately to be very difficult to spot.
Does anybody have any like chalk or anything?
Let me check my belonging. I'm gonna say yes because I have a tinderbox, so we could mark it with like the charcoaly part of that.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
just
there
mark
you go.
mark the door so we have it. And now, can we open it?
It's close.
Ah,
And it's solid stone. Just so you know.
I have a crowbar.
Just gonna try straight prying it open now.
Well, what I'm going to do is put the crowbar into the thing, and then get Bigby's hand to.
like pop it like a tin, basically.
Well, then Bigby, even with the strength that he has, will have to make a strength check.
Hell yeah!
Oh my
This is
God.
+8.
10. There goes your crowbar.
Well, I will put that into my bag.
Getting another one should be easy, but right now it's
Yeah.
half. You basically grab half of the crowbar, basically, because the other one got stuck in there.
Wait, we still have there's still like some visibility down there, or no?
I mean, it's nighttime, so whoever cannot see in the dark is only seeing whatever light streams from the outside to the board. So it's not a lot.
I got a candle for you. Got a candle for myself.
Well, no, I could see, but I think I could see just fine. I got dark vision. I thought.
All right, I got a
Same
candle
here.
for myself.
Yeah.
I'm asking if it's possible for me to teleport under the door to open it.
No, you don't see any light or anything coming. Think of it. It's if you were looking at the flexors on the floor, one of those should open as a door. Right? It's basically wedged. It's a piece of stone that it's wedged into. So no, there's no light coming from below.
Do you think it's possible for us to maybe move the stone?
I will try a couple times to grab it with Big B's hand with the crowbar. Because there is also still the half piece.
Yeah.
So I'll try and pry. And that'll be the first 30 seconds of the hand, and I'm guessing that's not gonna work, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to attack the door with Big B's hand a total of 5 times.
Okay. Roll damage. Because it won't be able to resist. But it does have a high damage reduction.
Not a problem.
As it should. It's stone.
Okay, so if that's the case, we're rolling this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oof.
Break it down.
Subtract 15 from every one of these hits. So
14990.
18,
24.
24. Yeah, it's almost broken. In fact, one of the things you notice every time you hit it with the hand is that it shimmers. Like there's some kind of magic that's protecting it. So it's not just simply the stone. It's and Leo, you remember a similar shimmering effect when you
Yes.
broke through the door, right? It's just
Yeah.
that one door was pretty thin. So once you busted through the magic, the door just couldn't resist. But
Yeah.
here seems that the combination of, I mean, you see cracks and everything. It is cracking. It's taking quite a bit of damage. But the combination of the thick stone and the magic seems to be protected.
Because it's stone, does force damage deal extra to it? Because that's typically what happens with a shatter spell. Is structures
Under damage.
Okay.
Yes. So if you could have a, that could work.
Does anybody know how to do that besides Barakat?
I can, but I don't want to use the last spell slot in case we come across something. If this is magical protection, I believe your weapon won't become damaged if you were to finish the job. And that is me addressing Kix. I'm not saying his name out loud because we are being watched.
This is like looking out the window. Oh, what?
Can you finish
did you break it?
breaking the door?
I guess I could stretch a little bit.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yep. So I'll go ahead. I'll take the crowbar. I'll give it a try.
Oh no, crowbar is gone.
Oh.
You gotta hit
Well,
it.
good thing I have a warhammer.
Yes.
Wait, since when?
For a while.
Since I decided to increase my amount of weapons in case I suddenly needed it, but then never used it because I didn't need it.
Ah, that's clever.
Incidentally, I need to buy more javelins at some point. Kix is just pulling out the hammer. He's just stretching. All right. So what do I need to do? Just roll some damage, I suppose?
Roll damage.
What is the damage on a Warhammer anyway? That's
D10.
do I have oh there it is. 1d8 plus 5.
Can't you? I believe it's. I believe you can two-hand it for D10. I
It
might be
might
completely wrong.
versatile. Let's find out. Versatile. But if it resists 15 damage, then there wouldn't be a way for me to do it.
It is versatile.
Oh, sweet.
Not with a Warhammer.
So it is.
No, he's saying
No.
basically that if he has resist 15 damage, the maximum damage he can do is.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
I'm
you
sorry, I
wanted
haven't
to,
answered
not
the wrong thing.
versatile
Got it.
thing.
Yeah, it's very unlikely that I'll actually be able to break through.
If he has something that can do a little more damage, on the other hand.
There is Storm's Fury, which at max does 18.
You
but
know
we'll
what?
be here for a while.
If that's the case, if we get into a fight, I don't have spells.
Hmm.
Big B's hand one more time, because it only lasts a minute.
Okay.
Oh man, that tidal wave of text.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here is the first hit. Additional 4.
That doesn't. In fact, the whole thing collapses. Like it just collapses down, and there's a ladder, rungs of the ladder that to climb down.
Does this
Carving.
look familiar to me? The ladder rungs and all that stuff.
No.
Interesting. I'm thinking of the kobolds again.
They're not the only ones who actually use that kind of construction. So yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, it appears that this has been dealt with. Let us go.
Hey.
Yes. Before we go, I do grab one more book and just stuff it in my pockets.
Okay.
I'm saying we could sell all these, by the way, and make money.
Yes, absolutely.
Good, yeah. Let me see. Where did I put that map?
I'm sorry if I got us all killed.
That's all right. Won't be the first time.
Well, you won't get everyone killed.
The happy-go-lucky party of Gar and Barakat.
There'll be just a
Gar
joke every minute
survives
with
a
the
party wipe yet again.
It'll be a sitcom waiting to happen.
Yeah, we fight crime.
In a pastime, in a fantasy time.
One of us plays music and operas during the day and night, and the other one of us is an asshole.
Yikes.
When did Gar learn that trade?
Oh.
One of us loves his wife. The other one ran away from her.
The ceilings here are about 20 feet tall.
Don't talk about shit you don't know.
I know everything.
You clearly don't.
We are missing a Kix.
Yeah, this is. I did not expect like this large catacomb.
Yeah, let me throw my own token.
Look, we got to
down
start
here.
episode 1 of our new party with some sort of drama, Bearcat.
Yeah, let me put you. You're
We
gonna
gotta
be.
bring a drama for the
Oh,
new
yeah, I forgot
show.
the other token.
I actually asked.
Look,
Marcus,
drama brings views, right?
Yeah.
I asked Marcus.
Reality TV.
Did you know about this?
Absolutely not.
Is this normal?
My guess is no.
You never had like a giant catacomb in the middle of your own house?
If I did, it was well hidden.
Interesting.
Given that this was behind a bookshelf, behind a nearly impenetrable stone wall, guarded by what? Electricity?
And
Yeah, I'd
magic.
say this is pretty well hidden.
Well,
Well,
yes.
based off of what I've done already, how long did it take us to get down the ladder?
Maybe about a minute or so.
Cool. Unless I just relax for a little bit and actually refocus my energies, I'm left to my lowest of magics.
Well, we could always come back any other time. It's not like we're trying to beat anyone to this, right?
Not gonna be so sure.
I can still help out and be active and be of assistance. It's just more I cannot pull upon additional things. That is it.
Oh, let's hope there's not some giant skeleton or something down here.
I put a candle, so you have your candle there.
Thank you very much.
Hmm.
You can
Appreciate
control
it.
it if you
Yes.
want.
I
Let
point.
there be light.
I do mention to Marcus, but you said that we were being.
Watch.
Yes.
Oh,
So perhaps
these
maybe
are a
we
lot of
need
bones.
to move quickly.
Yes, let us move.
Those are bones, right?
Those
Those are
look.
bones.
Oh, okay. I thought those were tiles.
All right. Well, odds of giant skeleton is in fact increasing. But what about these tiles? Is
They
it
seem to be some kind of decoration on the floor, basically.
okay?
I walk around the tiles.
As you're
I'm
getting
like-
there,
Nope.
yeah, the skeletons start to shimmer and shake.
Okay.
I suspect they don't like that. There's down like a 90% chance of giant skeleton.
I look at the tiles. Do they have any markings or anything on them?
Yeah.
And two skulls
Oh, too late.
breathe in green fire pop up.
Oh
And
boy.
they're gonna do initiative.
You know what? Can we just skip initiative and go past them? Is that a thing we can do?
I mean, you can try to run, but they're floating, so they can also fly.
Shit.
I know what those are too. The dangers of knowing way too much about the monster manual.
Oh no.
No, I know what they are.
I know what
as
those
well.
are too.
I know what they are as well. We're kind of fucked.
Oh,
Aha, you
winning
activated the pile of demi-liches.
Not
no,
quite.
they're not. They're not demi liches.
It's not quite Demilich.
I mean, you could run, but not everybody would have to run in their initiative. So
There's no need to run. We can take them.
I guess I'm doing
Okay.
Warhammer and Candle right now.
I don't need a shield. I only need this candle.
People are
And-
afraid of fire. It's very
I mean, what is
Are
a
you-
candle but a bulwark against the night?
exactly.
You're the
Oh.
bard. This should be your territory.
Leo,
Yep.
what do you do?
Well, considering these are giant flaming, or I'm assuming, are they giant or are they actually regular size?
Regular size.
Considering it's a skull that is on fire and is probably going to blast us with fireballs and other fiery things, I'm going to run up to it and punch it out as quickly as I can.
Okay.
So we'll
There-
go to this one.
Yeah, okay, so you're dealing with that one.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we're going to do our standard 3 strikes, and hopefully it'll be out.
Mm-hmm.
24, 19, 20.
Okay. Well, all 3 hits.
Okay, so 14, 23, 33, 36 damage to it.
Okay.
It's still up, isn't it?
Still up.
Dang it. I should have did the flurry of blows. Oh, well.
Marcus.
All right, seeing that is still up, I will tentacle beside Lael.
You have control
That-
of the token. There's
Hell yeah. Sweet. Thank you. Then as a part of that, there will be a hit on the skull. Followed by
that's a miss.
cool.
You see,
Frostbite.
Yeah, you see a
Lessons.
okay, it has advantage on Constitution saves. Okay. It made it.
Perfect. So it still took. I believe it takes none, or it takes half. Let me see.
It says on the top, no damage.
No damage.
I don't know if that's typed right or not, though.
Yeah, no, it's only on a fail save. And last but not least, on my turn, I will move to within 5 feet of this one, just so that not everyone is in the same space.
It's gonna firebomb us, isn't it?
Both of them are.
Ah, shit.
20.
Yay,
for the-
fire.
Do they?
20
Does their fire deal cold damage?
No.
Darn it!
Fire. It does fire damage.
This was fire damage.
I just had to confirm for my resistance because I thought, maybe it's cold fire.
So 20. Okay, where's my 20-foot radius here?
Well, that sure sounds like 8 covers everything.
Oh yes, 20-foot radius is the entire room.
Yeah, if you put it into the center, everyone. Just period.
Yeah. So that will be 2 saving throws.
Hell yeah!
I'm so glad they only get to do this once, right?
Yeah. But everybody has to make 2 saving throws. I think, yeah.
That's
I
the
think it's one.
diameter.
I'm assuming that's dexterity.
Yeah, okay, it covers the entire room, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets hit twice.
Do they
Uh,
catch each other with it?
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
They're
Immune to
immune.
fire?
Yeah, of course they are.
So that will be 2 saving throws, each one 8d6.
I fail both.
So the first one, 29 points of damage. The second one, 30 points of damage. So,
what's
whoever failed both gets 59 points of damage. The DC is it's a low DC because the creatures are that. So. Okay, DC is 13.
I passed
Okay.
both of them, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on. I also reduced your damage, Lael.
29 points of 39 points of damage. No, 59 points of damage. So run it out to 58.
Takes 6. You take 36.
I take much less.
I passed both.
Oh, did I not have the first one?
So 28 points of
I did.
damage for those who made both of them.
Lael, reduce yours by an additional 5.
I did.
15. So 21.
Those that are close to this one can make an opportunity attacks because they're both going to go 15 feet in the air.
Yeah.
So Tentacle and Lail, basically.
Okay, so a tentacle cannot opportunity attack, but I can opportunity attack the one that was not hurt.
19 for 9.
Yeah, well, it takes it out.
All right.
I somehow crit with my dagger and hit it for 7.
Nice.
It's your dagger magical.
No, just a dagger. Just a dagger.
It's also piercing. I assume that's probably not going to do much.
Yeah. My other weapon I get like a -1 damage, I think. Like my other weapon
Okay,
isn't
let me
worth using in
see,
comparison.
Resistance.
Does your tentacle survive the fireball?
My tentacle doesn't take damage.
Doesn't take
Yeah,
damage.
I'm assuming it's
Right.
like spiritual weapon, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you did a critical, but it has half damage of the normal. Essentially, you did 7 points of damage, so you did 3 points of damage.
It's better than using a light hammer.
And it goes 50 feet up. There's a way to mark how high it goes, but so that was their flame skull. Kicks.
All right, I'm gonna go move in. There looks like there's one that's still here, so I'm gonna go ahead and step on up
It's
and
50
give it a
feet in
whack.
the air.
Oh, it's 50 feet in the air. Oh, this is a
15,
really tall
15.
place.
15. 1
Yeah,
5.
20. This place is 50 foot tall. 20
Ah.
foot tall. You can see by
There's-
the fallen
Mhm.
this column here. I'm drawing a
Yeah,
blank, right?
there's not much I can do to reach it then. That's very unfortunate.
Can you hold your turn?
Sure. I will hold my action in case it comes down closer. That sound good?
All right, can I jump up in the air and knock it to the ground?
Can you jump 15 feet up?
Yeah.
You?
I'm pretty
He
sure
can run
I
up the wall, and it's next to the
You
wall.
can run up the wall. Yeah, that you can do.
Yeah, I was never really worried about reaching it, to be honest with you. But so I would like to. Yeah, I want to like basically just knock it to the literally the point of the blow is to get it down so everybody else can hit
That's
it. Too.
that's not a thing that you can do, and unless
Uh,
you grapple it.
Oh well, I would suck at that then. So I guess I will run up the wall and beat the crap out of it if that's possible.
Okay.
Um,
But you can't end the movement in the wall. So you have plenty of movement. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say I would just probably do like a jump kick or something down as the last move or something.
Yeah.
So it's only gonna be 3 hits again though, because I assume I can't do the flurry of blows here.
If you're taking the attack action, you can flurry of blows.
I mean, because I'm up on the wall, I would assume that would not do it.
It's
But
just part of your movement action. I mean,
Yeah.
literally, you could just end your movement right here, fall to the ground, not take any damage anyway. So
all right, well then I will do that and do the last, the unarmed and the jump kick and the unarmed strike are the same thing exactly. So
you get one attack. So 2 of those hits.
all right, so 24 damage then I assume.
Yeah. Still there though.
All right. Well, I'm assuming he doesn't have another fireball in him, so if he does, we're in trouble.
Okay. Marcus.
Okay. Tentacles comes there. It is just out of reach because it does have a 10-foot range. However, I can frost bite.
Okay. Nothing. Hey, the flame skull can move without triggering. Well, it actually doesn't trigger an attack from the tentacle, correct?
No.
So it flies over here, where there's no walls, and repeats the same thing they did before. Another fireball. Everybody make a DC
fuck.
13. Ooh.
I made a 1.
I'm good.
49 hit points for those.
Well, Kick's at least still taking half damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the while, this skull is cackling and laughing, even though it doesn't have a tongue or tonsils or anything. Taunting you. I said,
famously, deep
Laughed
Tom's
away.
supposed to laugh, don't you?
Hey,
I'm not gonna do the laugh they got. Kicks.
There's the skull left.
All right.
There.
So it's not coming down, and it can do it more than once. I am hurling my warhammer at it.
Okay.
Forget
That
this.
would be with disadvantage. Go ahead.
Okay.
No
Low
hits,
26.
It hits, yeah.
And I will use a superiority die as well. Technically I hit disarming, but I meant distracting. Same difference. 8 extra damage, so 14 total.
It's just what it needed. It collapses on the ground.
Nice.
For now.
For now? Don't say that. I go to
You
the
don't-
skull. I go to the skull and crush it as hard as I can.
It's
so
all right,
Yeah.
Lale. We don't see any traps.
If you don't see any traps, then they must not exist. Obviously.
Marcus, is this normal?
You're muted.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Oh no, God, ow, I touched myself.
Okay.
That hurts. I am down to 17 hit points.
Perhaps we should maybe come back. What do you think?
That might be a good idea. I mean, I didn't get too scuffed up, but, well, let's not worry.
I can't dodge fireballs forever.
I have a question. Would the
Oh.
presence of these flaming skulls that shoot fireballs warrant this place is evil?
I mean, they are flaming undead, yes.
Cool. Maybe we could also talk to some sort of clergy to be like, hey, we found a place with flaming undead.
Do you know anybody in the church?
Not specifically, but there is clerics and paladins who might be interested in this.
Kix, do you know anybody from the church?
I did.
Why don't we ask them?
They're dead.
Oh,
And kind of puts a hamper into asking them for help at this point.
what church were they from? Maybe we could ask their church.
Well, it was Cord, and I do still have some relations with them. They, sometimes you need to get a good workout manual.
Is there a church of Cord in Greyhawk?
We do have the Pellarites back over in 2 weeks away. Well, that doesn't help.
There's also like churches here as well that are devout to dealing with undead.
Right, but I imagine if we go ahead and tell the Cuthberites, yesterday, they'll try to take it all into their hands, and isn't this your property?
God, no, this isn't my property.
Wait, whose house are we in then? Have we just been raiding some random house?
Not a random house. It's someone who is trying to go against political machinations of my family for a long time.
Okay, so we are breaking and entering. Okay, I'm glad
Oh,
it's very.
oh, completely.
As long as we're clear.
I mean, I thought that was
I
understood.
thought it was maybe just your old haunted house or something.
Oh no, my house is burnt down and shitty.
Well, that might still make it a bit haunted.
Before
We should probably get you out of here and
Yes.
recover a little bit.
Yes. Before we leave, let's grab more books and get out of here.
I'll
Okay.
haul a few for you.
Oh, I also smashed one of the skulls in with my foot
Okay.
because I don't trust it.
Why don't you
And-
do the same with the other one?
Yeah, I'll do that one too. I'm sure there's more that are probably going to float out anyway or whatever, but these two aren't. So fuck these two.
And yeah, no, those skulls messed us up real bad.
I'm fine. I can at least probably take another hit.
If we want to, if we want a short rest, I can recover health.
Yeah, same here.
And I'll get
if
my
we just
spells
wanted to
back.
chill.
In all honesty, we probably should come back here with the full party.
Yeah, now
I
that
think-
looks a little bit more dangerous.
I think Gar would be quite interested in the fact that there is undead and necromancy here, and I think Barakat would relish the challenge of destroying these.
I wonder where Gar is. I know I talked about a little thing, but I don't know that.
He's sleeping. He's
That
sleeping
much?
in a pile of papers. Like,
I don't comprehend how big of a quest of how big of an ask it was.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I wonder why he was gone a very long time.
I'm sure Gar is dreaming up of some sort of newfangled world where just him and Barakat are solving mysteries together.
Oh, no.
Is that what all of his books are?
Well,
I believe they call it fan fiction.
Who would be a fan?
Fan fiction? No. I was thinking more of that book based off of the talking werewolf. What was its name? Something do? I don't remember. I mean, talking werewolves are kind of normal, I guess, but back in the day when I was a kid, you'd never heard a werewolf talk.
I'm going to go to bed, and I will actually sleep.
I want to make it known that I steal 3 more books from that house.
Okay.
All right.
Yo, La'll be thieving.
Yeah, time to rest and recover.
As far as I know, this is all claimable, and this is money we can use to actually set up that gambling game. So I'm
All right,
trying to
the
think
money.
of what we can do.
The owner isn't here, so it must be free.
Yeah.
So we get back to the inn. Real quick before we leave, maybe Marcus, you want to check if anybody's watching us?
Yeah. Do I notice any eyes on us?
Once you leave the house, you don't notice any eyes.
So it's
Yeah.
only within the house they're watching. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I say to Marcus, was this what you were? I hope this is what you were looking for.
I kind of know what I was looking for. I think this leads to what I was looking for. I'm worried we're dealing with someone who has very strong necromantic powers and different goals than our own friend.
Then perhaps maybe we should take care of this someone while we're here.
Oh, absolutely. I say as a group we go tomorrow.
Kix, how is your is there a Church of Cord in town? You said you had a relationship with them.
Well, Braith was from Greyhawk. I think there might be a shrine or two around here.
Maybe we could request the help of a cleric of Cord?
Well, we've also demonstrated we could just throw hammers at it.
I think having clerical help might make it easier for us.
They'll probably charge me, though.
Here, sell these books.
But we do have like 5 minutes left. This is probably the last scene right here.
Yeah. As you limp out of the ruins of the house, smoking and burnt. Like, maybe we should have come with more people. Like our entire party. Oops.
Maybe.
Whoopsie.
Well, on the bright side, we got the first room done.
At least convincing Gar is going to be easy. Like, hey, Gar, you want a whole pile of bones?
Do you understand that I have at least 50 bodies worth of bones already in my possession?
Now you have
want some
100
more? Yes.
What, do you have them here, though?
No. They're back at the tower because that's where they would be. I didn't come with my army.
This time.
Yeah.
Didn't come with my army. Somehow marched out with an army.
That could happen. Okay, so let's start with the outros. Gar, the librarian.
Yep. Today I was a big old nerd. I know some of y'all are thinking, you're a nerd every time.
You are a wizard, Gar.
Yep. I'm a wizard, Harry.
Kix. Kix the Singed.
Yep, Kix. I have an immense ego and delusions of grandeur. And oh boy, like thinking I could win a high stakes poker game.
Next up we have I blank out of names. Shit. Marcus.
All right, I am Marcus. He is doing a whole lot of political things and was like, "Oh crap, I almost just got everybody killed." But aside from Marcus, I am Justin. I am the DM over at One Bad Roll, where there's a whole bunch of stuff going on very quickly, and it's a good time. Check us out Mondays, Tuesdays, various times, various games. This Monday, Vampire the Masquerade, Toronto by Night is starting.
Next up we have Pandaren.
Yeah,
Barrack,
I'm
I should say.
playing Bearcat, the bard, entirely wrapped up in making music right now, and practicing and all that shit.
Adventuring? Who needs that?
Yeah, we don't do that here. We play music. I don't know what you guys are doing. That's crazy. Fighting undead? Wild. Never happened before.
And then we have Leo.
Hi, I'm playing Lael the Monk, and apparently I've now get drunk easily and steal things. Some monk am I. And also make a fool of themselves by hitting on a bar waitress. Oh, not bar waitress, a bartender.
And I'm your GM, Lessons. I am a streamer from Monday to Fridays, and also have a podcast on Sundays. We talk about gaming news, and gaming opinions. And of course, I'm your GM here every Sunday at 6 o'clock. You can check out the latest trailer for my current project over at YouTube, the Lessons Learned channel. I'll post it in the chat with the link. Please check it out. Comment, subscribe, and do all that, because the more you do, the more I want to do it. So thank you already for coming, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you later.